Hi students, welcome back to online classes. 8th class physical science chapter coal and petroleum. In the previous class we have discussed various uses of coal and its products. From the coal we are getting coke, coal tar and coal gas. And what are the different uses of coke and coal tar, coal gas we have discussed in that lesson. And how this coal gas comes from the coal through the lab activity we have discussed. Okay, in this class let us discuss some petrochemical products. What are the different petrochemical products in which area we are using? Let us see in this class. Petrochemicals are used for the preparation of various substances as substituents of wood, metal and soil. In the olden days, what are the products prepared by wood, metal and soil? Nowadays, they are substituted by petrochemicals. Instead of preparing by wood, metal and soil, nowadays the starting material is petrochemicals. From the petrochemicals, nowadays we are preparing different articles. For example, we are preparing wooden chair. So replaced by now plastic chair. Wooden table replaced by plastic table. So like that, metal chairs also replaced by plastic. This one petrochemicals as a starting material. So metal pots also replaced by this one petrochemicals. Now we are getting plastic pots and soil utensils used in the kitchen. In olden days, utensils are prepared by soil. So this soil pots, okay, utensils prepared by soil and water pots. These are all replaced by petrochemicals. Okay, petrochemicals, melamine. Okay, these are all now we are getting from the petrochemicals. So let us observe some different sectors in different areas like agricultural sector, industrial sector and domestic and other uses of petrochemicals and different products in that sectors. What are the different products we are using in agricultural sector and industrial sector and domestic purpose? Let us see one by one. First one, agricultural sector and second one industrial sector and third one domestic and other sectors. That means in a different sectors we need different materials. So that different materials nowadays we are preparing by using petrochemicals. Let us see first one, agricultural sector. In agricultural sector, what are the different products we are using? Let us see one by one. First one, plastic tubes. So plastic tubes for watering the fields, we are using these plastic tubes in agricultural sector. And one more, baskets that are collecting for grains and different vegetables purpose, we are using this baskets. And storing boxes. So what are these storing boxes? Storing boxes are used to store the vegetables, fruits, etc. Whatever the vegetables, whatever the products we are getting from the agriculture, so we can use these boxes for storing that. For example, you know that the tomatoes, brinjals, chilies, they will keep in a boxes, storing boxes while traveling one area to another area, to the shops also. Storing boxes. And one more, cultivation implements. cultivation implements. So what are these cultivation implements? For cultivating different instruments we need. So for preparing that different instruments, we are using these petrochemicals. For example, drip irrigation. So for drip irrigation, we are using small pipes that are prepared by petrochemical products. Okay, petrochemical products also. And for different purposes, we are using this petrochemical as a starting material. And one more, last one, you can say fertilizers. Fertilizers. We know that fertilizers gives strength to the soil and strength to the crop. So these are the fertilizers. Fertilizers are different from pesticides. Pesticides used to kill the pest and fertilizers used to give strength to the soil as well as the crop. So these are the different substances which are used in the agricultural sector: plastic tubes, basket, storing boxes, cultivation implements, fertilizers, etc. So many are there, but here some are used. And the second one, industrial sector. Industrial sectors, we are using these petrochemicals as a starting material for preparing different products. For example, cars. In car, there are different parts are prepared by petrochemicals. Even the engine, okay, in the engine we are using a fuel, a diesel or petrol, or also comes from the petrochemicals only. Okay, so different inside the car there are some products, seat and seat covers, some etc. are prepared by the petrochemicals. And motor boards also. In motor boards also we are using this petrochemical as a starting material to prepare different products. Communication devices. We know that communication devices, telephone, mobile phone. So what is the material used to prepare the body of this mobile phone or telephone? So that is the starting material is petrochemical. Okay, and next one, paper industry. In paper industry also this petrochemicals using as a starting material to prepare the paper, quality paper. Okay, so some petrochemicals are using in the paper industry. And belt and straps, you know that straps we are using for carrying bags, school bags, some other bags also different broad straps are there. Even some machines also, belts we are using, that belts also prepared with the starting material petrochemical. Tires, maybe you have observed car and lorries, buses, etc. They have different types of tires. That tires also with the starting material petrochemical they are prepared. So these are the different products prepared with the help of petrochemicals in industrial sector. And next one is domestic and other sectors. In domestic sector, domestic purpose also we are preparing different products with the help of this petrochemicals. In domestic, let us say medical equipment. First one, medical equipment. So what is medical equipment? So for medical purpose we need different materials. For example, syringes, injection, bottles and tablet storing, that is straps. These are all we need for medical equipment. We are using a starting material is a petrochemical. Next one, apparels. Like clothes. Maybe you have observed while cooking, this cook wear certain specific cloth to protect heat and some accidents. So that cloth apparel generally. Okay, different cloths also you can prepare with the help of petrochemicals. Next one, bedding. Bedding, that means bed purpose we are using bed sheets, cloths, etc. with the help of petrochemical. And socks also you are preparing with the help of petrochemicals. And furniture, observe here in bedding, socks, furniture, this material preparing with the help of petrochemicals. And next one, paints. So whatever the paints we are using, that is also the starting material is petrochemicals. And washing liquids, nowadays we are using washing liquids for the washing machine, okay. So that is also we are preparing from the starting material of petrochemicals. Fibers, we know the different fibers for preparing different cloths like acrylic, nylon, etc. These are all coming from the petrochemicals. In synthetic fibers, we have discussed that washing, okay, fiber, about fiber. And next one, cosmetics. What is the cosmetics? Face creams, okay, and some decorative items. These are all cosmetics. So these are all comes from the petrochemicals. And medicines also, different medicines. So we are using as starting material petrochemical. And polishing liquids, boot polish, etc. Okay, polishing liquids also we are using petrochemical as a starting material to prepare all these products. Not only this, again so many are there, we have discussed here some. Look at the table 6 in the textbook. So by observing this, different products whatever we are using nowadays, these are all available because petrochemicals are available, okay. So what about 100 years ago or 50 years ago? Whether the people used the same products 100 years ago or 50 years ago? No. So the products prepared by wood, metal, soil, they are used 100 years ago. But nowadays some products prepared by wood, metal, soil are replaced by petrochemicals. Here one thing we have to remember. So the usage of petrochemicals are increased. In olden days also there is a use of petrochemicals, but lesser rate of use. But nowadays more petrochemicals are using. When the usage increases, the waste products also increased, okay. So waste products also increase. Here when the consumption is increased, waste also increase. Now another problem, disposable problem. So where to throw all these wastes, that is another problem again. So if you throw in the environment, it creates lots of problems to the environment. Environmental pollution will increase, soil pollution will increase. How are coal and petroleum formed? Let us see. How coal is formed? First one, how coal is formed. The formation of coal. Formation of coal. Formation of coal. The plants present in the forest, like a dense forest and a low wetting land forest, plants got buried under the soil due to natural process like floods and earthquakes. Due to earthquakes and floods, so many plants present in the forest, low wetting lands, they got buried under the soil. Due to floods and earthquakes, so many trees, plants die, and this dead vegetation, that means this dead plants under the soil remain for years, and years by years some more soil deposited over them. So slowly these dead plants converted into coal. This dead vegetation or dead plants slowly converted into coal because of high pressure and high temperature. High temperature and high pressure. Due to this high temperature and pressure, this dead vegetation under the soil slowly converted into coal. So in the coal mainly carbon is present. In this coal mainly carbon is present. So due to this reason, this process of dead vegetation converted into coal after some years, this process is called carbonization. What is that? Carbonization. So why it is called carbonization? As coal contains mainly carbon, this C means here carbon. Okay. As coal contain mainly carbon, this process of dead vegetation changing into coal, it is called carbonization. Carbonization. Since coal was formed, the remains of dead vegetation, remains of plants or vegetation, remains of plants is nothing but dead plants. Due to this reason, coal is a fossil fuel, can also called fossil fuel. Why it is called fossil fuel? Because it is prepared from the remains of dead plants, remains of plants. Okay, so that is why coal is also called fossil fuel. Next one, formation of petroleum. Formation of petroleum. How petroleum is formed? Formation of petroleum. Formation of petroleum. Petroleum is formed from the remains of tiny organisms called plankton. Remains of tiny organisms called plankton. Here plankton is a tiny organism that were found in the bottom of the seas and oceans. So this plankton present in the bottom of the ocean and seas. Plankton have a tiny droplet of oil inside their body. Petroleum is formed from the organisms called plankton. So this is present bottom of the ocean or seas. We know that oil is present in their bodies, plankton bodies. Small oil droplets is present in the plankton bodies. So as the plankton, that means as these tiny organisms died, they settled under the layers of the soil at the bottom of the oceans and seas. So layer by layer, the soil is covered. Okay, they are covered by the layers of the soil. Over the millions of years, over the millions of years, over the millions of years, after long time, what happens? These tiny organisms, plankton, changes into petroleum because of absence of air. There is no air present under the layers of soil. There is no air and high temperature, okay, and high pressure of the layers of this soil, high pressure. Due to this high temperature and high pressure and the absence of air, plankton, these dead bodies of organisms called plankton, changes into slowly petroleum. It takes millions of years to form petroleum. So that is why coal and petroleum is very expensive, because for producing this coal and petroleum takes millions of years. Coal is formed from the dead vegetation and petroleum is formed the remains of dead animals. Coal is formed the remains of dead plants, petroleum is formed the remains of animals. And next one, why are coal and petroleum? So the next question is, why coal and petroleum are so versatile? So versatile means why it is so important material, coal and petroleum. Why that much importance for the coal and petroleum? We know that coal consists of mainly carbon. So in coal mainly carbon is present. and petroleum consists of the mixture of carbon and hydrogen. It's called hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons. So petroleum consists of mainly hydrocarbons and coal consists of mainly carbon. So these are the good starting material for preparing different substances or different products. To prepare different products, this coal and petroleum are the good starting material. Already we have discussed in agricultural sector, industrial sector and domestic sector and other sectors also, different products are prepared with the starting material of petroleum and coal. That is why coal and petroleum so versatile. Versatile means they have so much of importance in the industry. So that is why coal and petroleum are so versatile, because it is a good starting material for different products. So my dear students, let us conclude the class with the home task. First question: in agricultural sector, industrial sector and domestic sector, what are the different products are formed with the help of petrochemicals? And second question, formation of coal, how coal is formed? And third question is how petroleum is formed. So these three questions you have to answer in your HW notes and take a picture, send to me. We will meet again in the next class. Thank you.